really was excited that we could find some time today to talk with you about this. My name is Brian Van Brunt. I'm the interim clinical director at Salisbury University. I've been here since August, so it's coming on 5 months. I had done some consulting work with Salisbury prior as we're looking for a new counseling center director and going through that search. I was able to step in and help out in between helping the center continue to run. Overall, I think there's a general feeling that holidays are all unicorns and rainbows and everything's happy and lovely. It's this check-in time, especially I think about first year students, first time going away, being prepared beforehand gives you an opportunity to respond better and not be caught off guard. So these unintended shifts and Thanksgiving sometimes is that first time where you're forced to wrestle with this idea of adulthood and transition. What are you gonna do with your life? That conversation. And what it was the John Hughes movie too. Was it Diane Court? Was it Say Anything? Where there's this great line where Cusack gives this response of, I don't know. I don't want to make anything. I don't want to sell anything. I don't want to buy anything made or sold. I'm going to be a kickboxer. We're running across the marathon line, out of breath, exhausted. Our electrolytes are in the garbage. We finally get home. We just want to pet our dog and leave the blanket on the floor.
That's why Thanksgiving ignites was and is celebrated by so many people. Those dinner table conversations, Brian, you were mentioning about, yeah, what are you going to do with your life and where are you going to go and what that is a huge piece. But it doesn't matter whether students are freshmen or graduate students. It's really one of the only times in your life where you're living is going to change. The town you're living is going to change. The school you're going to is going to change. Your job's going to change. Who you're living with is going to change. It's like everything.
I like it when it's the chosen family because I can eat pie first thing in the morning and I don't have to leave the pie alone until after dessert. At Thanksgiving dinner, I have better access to pie early on, which is important to me.
Boundaries are healthy. If no one had fences and people started moving their property lines or pushing backyard furniture over, boundaries help people understand where our limits are and reflect an understanding of ourselves.
Understanding and identifying the feeling that you're having, right? And saying, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling upset.
Like when people are not coming together under one roof, whether that relates to actual death, which certainly is something that people experience, and that changes the whole dynamics or the whole experience, of holidays celebrated. Sometimes it can be really challenging. So it's acknowledging and letting yourself realize that's a huge loss and it's going to feel hurtful.
Thanksgiving can be just a horrible time. It reminds us of loss, of death. And Dawn, I think your story is beautiful. And I have similar stories with my grandfather. He would always get back to pie again. He would have all the pies. And part of what we're trying to do is set up boundaries and safety for you in those spaces. This can be everything from drinking to dating to sexuality to politics to religion. Establishing and knowing where those tension points are and finding ways, the people who do this well and navigate this well.
Yet also, sometimes food can be a struggle for individuals or a source of pain. Food, like money, can often be manipulated, or so sometimes people are very well intended. I made this pie. We need you to have a piece of it. I've seen the weight on her for having to be there at work or first responders and so many professions or even retail. You're going to make time and a half, and having to give that up can be really challenging. I think things to look forward to are like a critical part in life. It just builds hope. It gives us like, yeah, a sense of motivation. And sometimes we have to take that initiative, which can be really hard to establish.
If you have a chronic illness or if you have a change in an emotional state that you might just have 15 spoons and like getting up, just gonna take a spoon, sitting through an hour Thanksgiving dinner. That's when we lose our cool, where we yell, where we get frustrated with YouTube and TikTok videos where the kid like, whoops, like knocks over the Thanksgiving table. Bad things happen when we start to lose that ability to manage.
None of us get a crystal ball. None of us get to know how's this decision going to play out or not. So you're always just making the best decisions you can with the information you have at the time.
Being rejected by a family member because of sexuality or because of the choices that you've made to make yourself happy or having to do something that other people don't have to do to take care of your family, but missing your family during that time